The views expressed on this holiday podcast special are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, employees, sponsorships, or affiliates of thereof.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Do you ever feel alone during the holidays? I've been there before, and it's not a fun place to be, which is why I wanted to create a special for somebody like me back in the day. I just wish I had a listening ear, or maybe even heard stories that brightened up my time or my mood. I wanted that. So here's my gift to you. This is 12 Days of Christmas with me, Dre Rocka. I got some of my closest friends, and we talk Christmas. We talk about their favorite traditions and new ones as well. I hope you enjoy, and a very Merry Christmas from me to you.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Listen daily with my dad and his friends for 12 Days of Christmas. Only here on Unrestricted.
Do you hear that? Yeah. The finish line is calling. Merry Christmas. It's Dre Rocka. Welcome to 12 Days of Podsmas. This is day number, what is this? Day number 9? Yeah, this is day number 9. Hopefully you're having a great one. Hopefully you are feeling the Christmas spirit. Remember, the hotline is open. 801-449-1158 is the hotline if you want to leave Santa, the big guy up at the North Pole, a message. Maybe you want to tell Santa what you want for Christmas. Maybe you want to share a story on how the holidays are, or maybe previous holidays. Let me know. We've gotten some kids to call in, and I think that's really dope. I was talking to my good friend Will Wonder. We do a podcast called Figure 4 where we talk about pro wrestling, and he was saying that he's gonna have his son call in, and I was telling him about how I want to keep this thing going forward with Podsmas, maybe a little bit more G-rated, maybe more family friendly, so you can listen to this with your kids in the car. And partly because I want to do the same with my family, right? When we're rolling in the car, I want them to be able to hear your great messages and just feel that love, and have a show where we don't have to do so many edits, if you know what I mean. But yes, if you want to let Santa know what you want for Christmas or tell us some stories, make sure you give us a call at 801-449-1158. We are there. We are officially down to 16 days until Christmas. How are you feeling? Are you overwhelmed? Are you stressing out? Are you thinking that this Christmas isn't going to be the Christmas that you want? Why do we put that type of pressure on ourselves? I don't get it. I think that you should just relax, take a chill pill, do like I say in the sweepers, and just get a nice beverage. Whatever your beverage of choice is, relax. But don't relax too much, because remember, we only got 16 days. Oh, man. Let's see. The Merchants of Joy is a Prime original movie that is on Prime right now. You can go and check it out. And this thing, matter of fact, let's jump to the trailer and we'll talk about it.
Every place has their own unique Christmas experience, but there's no place like New York.
Tree season
Starts now.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
We're the 5 families of Christmas.
We're all frenemies.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I've been selling trees in New York for 38 years.
Stupid.
3 of them were actually successful.
The stakes are pretty high.
It's pretty difficult for anybody to compete with me.
You can't trust anybody in business. When I play to win.
We had a vicious turf war.
We used to pay off the mafia.
There was a competitor murdered.
I had this spot for 5 years, and I'm not going to have it.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
You're in a different world when you're in tree world. You have to make all of your money in 5 weeks.
30 workers, they're working 24 hours a day.
Hope that it doesn't rain. Then you're screwed.
So many different components that come into play that are out of your control.
You know, it took me getting cancer to realize I should stop and smell the roses a little bit more. This is our world, Greg. ho, ho, ho. It all comes down to nothing at the end. You know, she might as well be happy.
To me, a Christmas tree is a symbol of happiness.
It's powerful, especially here.
It's not just a business. It's a family.
It's like nothing else. Being part of these wonderful moments of people's lives, giving people all this joy.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Our company motto is
Sell the tree.
So The Merchants of Joy is a documentary film that is on Prime Video right now. You can go and stream it. It follows 5 New York City families as they source, bargain, and hustle to sell Christmas trees, blending street smarts and holiday spirit. Let me tell you what, after listening to that trailer, I am excited to pop this thing in because it sounds like things get a little gritty out there in New York City when you talk about Christmas trees. I feel like it's a little too... New York City seems like the place that you wouldn't have a Christmas tree, right? You wouldn't see Christmas tree lots, but this is saying otherwise. And that trailer sounds like it get really down and dirty. When I was checking the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, it was a 6.5 out of 10. So it's over halfway. So it's decent enough, but not super stellar. It's not the P. Diddy documentary, if you know what I mean. The Merchants of Joy is on Prime Video. Go check it out. Let me know if you checked it out and if you enjoyed it.
Hi, Dre. For Christmas, I want like a mid-story costume, like a different one, not like the regular one. Like regular. I don't know how to say that, but the regular. How do you say regular? Okay, so I want the Missouri one, like the regular one.
It's anime.
Yeah, it's anime, and I actually wanted to put phone there. So yeah.
Oh, you're too young.
No, I need a phone so I can just FaceTime you guys.
Okay, what else?
So, I want, K-pop Demon Hunter stuff and a costume. That's just mixed up with one more thing, so, yeah. Happy holidays and goodbye.
Christmas scams. That is one thing that sucks about the holiday season, is that people will try to leech on your vulnerability in the holidays. Whether if you are giving, they'll try to take a little too much, or if you're trying to buy something, they'll try to scam you out with fake products. So make sure that you are paying attention to fake scammers out there, like the Red Kettles, you know, the Salvation Army. Every year, without skipping a beat, the Salvation Army volunteers will be out there ringing that bell with that red kettle, asking for your change, asking for your donations. Since the beginning of time, or at least my time, I remember seeing these kettle bellers. And I knew the Salvation Army because I'm a Salvation Army kid. I've received toys from the Salvation Army. We've received food from the Salvation Army. But I didn't really understand what they do for the community. And it's a beautiful thing. I was on their website earlier today, just trying to understand a little bit more about who they are, what they do. And the Salvation Army's holiday assistance programs, they provide food, gifts, and other essential items to those in need during the holiday season through innovative, different ways, as far as internet donations, obviously the kettlebellers, and much more. They do toy drives, meal distributions, and they also have an angel tree program as well. So you can be an angel on the tree. Somebody like me or you can pick it off of the tree and then deliver what was on the tree. So let's say the angel tree, the angel on the tree was a 3-year-old boy that wants an action figure. You can go get an action figure for that child. And I think that's so dope. Their whole thing with the Salvation Army is to make sure that every kid experiences the joy of Christmas, right? And when I was looking on their website, they actually are looking for volunteers. Most of them are in the Midwest, though. I noticed Utah and on the West Coast, there wasn't any option to select our state. So I'm assuming over here they jump on it really quick. So maybe next year I'll look and see if I can be a kettle biller for a day or for the holiday season. I think that'd be cool. Go out there, bring the little kettlebell, ring the bell, play some music. I was telling you, I think on day 2 or something of Podsmas, how we went to Walmart and they were playing Power of Love, and it got me into the holiday spirit. Made me want to go watch Back to the Future again. Fake websites. Make sure you're watching out for scammers on fake websites. Oh, by the way, the whole reason I brought up the kettlebellers is make sure that you're getting the actual Salvation Army kettlebeller, that you're donating to them and not to somebody that's just out there with a red bucket. All right. I mean, unless the red bucket, they have a good cause or something, but don't get scammed from using your joy and your giving soul. Don't let your soul get taken advantage of. All right. Fake websites. This is a hot one right now, and it has been for a very long time, but there are always new fake websites that pop up and they tell you, hey, I got you on some new Air Jordans. Don't worry that they're only $24.99. We got you. We got the right colors. We got the right size. These Air Jordans are gonna be perfect underneath your tree. But then you pay and then your Jordans never show up, and now you're out the money, right? You're out. But look for weird spelling on website addresses. Sometimes like Amazon.com, this one is always frequently used. And what they'll do is instead of an O, they'll put the number 0. But it looks exactly like the Amazon website. And it functions just like the Amazon website. But don't get scammed. Make sure you're looking at the Amazon or the title of the website. Make sure you look at the spelling. Also, look for the HTTPS padlock icon at the top of the web browser. That will also indicate that this is a safe and secure website. Poor spelling and grammar is another thing. If this website is just riddled with poor grammar and misspelling, it's probably a fake website, and the person that did it probably doesn't know English. All right. Although they might be getting a little bit better if they just put in AI, and AI can just generate a website. But hopefully AI knows not to scam you out of money. But I wouldn't put it past it. If a website is clunky, let's say things aren't moving the way they should, that's a telltale sign that you're probably on a fake website. And also their online reputation. If you're, now we got online boutiques, and sometimes handcrafted items or certain clothing you can't get in department stores, or they're just a smaller merchant. They'll have their own website. Make sure that they have a good online reputation. If you see reviews about not getting products, or products are damaged, or they have a poor reputation, that's a telltale sign that you most likely will get scammed. All right, so make sure you watch out for scams this holiday season. Big one. All right, and I got another story. Brigham City, a lady in Brigham City. Matter of fact, I shouldn't say a lady. Let's give her respect. Rachel Hess of Brigham City is spreading some holiday love to those that really need it, our senior citizens. Rachel Hess of Brigham City is a resident collecting gifts for her local senior citizens in their local living center. What she's doing is she is gathering items like blankets, coloring books, pajamas, just little things like this that are not super expensive but are meaningful, right? You got to think about it. Getting a nice, good pair of pajamas that's something that you can use forever. I mean, until they go out, right? But even then, I'll rock some holy pajamas until the next Christmas. But nice warm clothes, warm blankets. These are things that are going to bring joy to those senior citizens. And I, for one, went to my family Christmas party at my grandma's senior living center. And as we're walking in, you realize that some of these people might not have people to come and visit them, and they might not have family that are even in the same state. So they might not be around they might not have family around for the holidays. So to get something, to just receive a gift and know that somebody thought about them, I think that's really dope. And for what Rachel's doing, it's even doper because she's involving her own community. Rachel reached out to the local elementary school and asked them to write Christmas cards for these senior citizens. And over 100 senior citizens in Brigham City have received the Christmas card. Now we just need to step up more as a total Utah community and help out with her Amazon wish list. She has created one, and I think this is so genius. And I forgot to mention this last night on yesterday's Podsmas, but the Road Home, they also have an Amazon wish list. And sometimes people can't just make it to the actual donation drop-off spot, but they can just order, whatever it is right off of Amazon and have it shipped straight to the recipient of the wish list. So Rachel's doing that right now, and it's really cool. I took a look at it. It is titled Senior Citizen. So senior, normal spelling, but citizen is CITZEN. That's what you'll search on their wish list. She has pajamas up there, really inexpensive. I think the most expensive one I seen was like $15. Pins along with coloring books, just different things to keep people occupied and bring a little bit of joy into their Christmas day and their Christmas morning. Rachel, I appreciate you doing that. That's really, really dope.
It is a freezing December day. Your coffee's brewing. You're trying to stay warm. You can smell the holiday scents in the house. Grab your coffee, grab your hot cocoa, grab your beverage of choice, and I'll bring the stories. Hi, I'm Dre Rocca, and this is 12 Days of Podsmas. We'll be talking to some of your favorite people, getting to know what their childhood Christmas was like and what they're doing today.
Listen daily with my dad and his friends for 12 Days of Christmas. Only here on Unrestricted.
Let's take a look at some events happening. Matter of fact, one place I seen an article about the 700-hour gingerbread house that was built at the Grand America, downtown Salt Lake City, which is our biggest and probably the most well-known hotel for sure in Salt Lake City, but probably within Utah. I mean, minus the resorts right up there on the mountain, but Grand America is like the spot. If Home Alone was done in Utah, Grand America would be the hotel that Kevin McAllister would have stayed at. That's how nice it is. And every year for at least the last 12 years, they've been the chef there, Xavier, I believe is his first name. He builds gingerbread houses, like these extravagant gingerbread houses, massive gingerbread houses. I'm talking about like this thing probably was about 10 to 15 feet long and maybe about 10 feet tall. Massive and so detailed. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful decoration, and you can go and check it out. If you go to the Grand America, you can take the family. They typically do breakfast. But the Grand America tomorrow on December 10th, they have holiday tea at the Grand America. This is an annual thing as well. So what it is it's housed or it's hosted at the Lobby Lounge. This holiday season, experience the charm of tradition with a redefined afternoon of tea, crumpets, and other holiday treats. Dress in your best holiday gear and go and enjoy the tea, the treats, the sandwiches. It does look delicious. I'm not gonna lie. I always hear good things about Grand America's food, so now is your chance to go and enjoy it as well. I did not get the start time of this, but I believe it starts at 10 a.m. You can get more details at grandamericautah.com, I believe is the website. But just Google it, the Grand America Utah. They have a whole events list. They host events this whole month. So it's not just tomorrow the 10th. They have something every day of the week, whether if it's tea, dinner with Santa Claus. They have a whole window shopping, window display scavenger hunt where you can go up to these different window displays of Christmas. You scan a QR code and it will tell you more about said window display, and I thought that was really cool because that's one thing that we have downtown that's attractive is the window displays. Macy's downtown at City Creek has a beautiful window display. There's a couple of stores down here in on the lower part of Salt Lake City that has window displays. So if you were looking for something to do, go check out Grand America. Don't sleep on Grand America. I was actually looking at some of their rooms, just being curious, and they have a presidential suite that a certain somebody might get for their anniversary this year. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. It's literally probably about 15 minutes from my house. I'm looking directly at it. I can see it from my windowsill. So maybe I'll go and stay there. That's where all the NBA players stay. Whenever I would drive downtown and there's an NBA team in town, you always see their team bus out front, and there's people out front of the hotel with their like jerseys and stuff to ask players to sign. I wouldn't go that far because I do not invade people's privacy unless they're my friend. And then I try to get all the scoop, and then I try to make fun of them and tear them down. Am I the Grinch? No, I ain't the Grinch. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling. That is that's today's pod. If you would like to call the North Pole and get your holiday wishes, get your Christmas wishes over to Santa, I got the line to the big guy. Us, the elves, will get the message to the big guy. So give us a call, 801-449-1158. That is the number. Put that in your phone. This is a number that you can just have on hand. And if you have a thought, or maybe you go to a Christmas party and there's an interesting conversation, you can just call the line, and then the line will get you straight to our voicemail, and then you can leave the voicemail and we'll play it right here. Again, 801-449-1158. All right, y'all have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. Peace.